Hello everyone, Onlydraven here again, and today we're doing another tutorial in Minecraft Sky Factory 4. Today I'm going to be showing how to set up a process to automate making and combining essences into Supremium essence. There's a lot of steps when making Supremium essence, and it can be a little bit of a time sink. So this setup is going to automate that process for you directly into that. It's also possible to use this same setup to make the other different levels of essences, so we're going to go into all of that. If you find this video helpful and you like it, please be sure to click like. But most importantly, please remember to hit that subscribe button. That way you can see all my videos and tutorials as they come out. Alright, so there's going to be multiple parts to this. First of all, for our RF power source, I'm going to be using a wireless energy farm using solar over there. If you're not sure how to use solar or wireless energy transfer, you can find that tutorial on my channel as well. I'm also going to be using an automated farm. There's a tutorial for how to set that up as well, although I'll be covering some of the basics in this tutorial. Alright, so for the automated farm, first thing we're going to need is a harvester. And a harvester is 3 pieces of obsidian, 2 nether quartz, a diamond, a dispenser, and 2 emeralds. Now we're also going to need some inferium seeds. And a level 1 inferium seed is just a regular seed with 8 inferium essence around it. There are different levels of inferium seeds that you can create all the way up to level 6. The higher the number, the faster and the more inferium that you'll get. So I do recommend leveling up your seeds to the highest level as soon as possible. We're also going to be using an auto crafter. And for an auto crafter, it's going to be 4 purple dye, a bone block, a piston, a crafting table, and an observer. And there is a tutorial showing how to use an auto crafter on my channel as well. And we're also going to be using a master infusion crystal. So we're going to need at least 4 auto crafters and 4 master infusion crystals. And for that crystal, it is a diamond, 4 prosperity shards, and 4 supremium essence. You can use a regular infusion crystal, but you will have to occasionally put new ones in because they wear out. Master infusion crystal is limitless, so I do recommend using the master. Okay, so we're going to start with our farm. I put together just a quick little farm here, and I've already planted a bunch of tier 5 inferium seeds. Now I have a growth crystal, and I have some sprinklers with water just to speed up the process. Okay, now I have a harvester, which is facing my farm, and it is being powered by an energy battery running off that energy, the solar array that we saw earlier. And then the harvester, when it farms the inferium seeds, is moving the items through an item extraction cable into a wireless item transfer node, which I've connected with the GPS marker to this chest over here. Not this one, but this one here at the beginning of our chain. So any inferium essences that are being farmed by my inferium farm are being moved into this chest. Now an item extraction cable is taking those into my auto crafter. Now here in the auto crafter, I have put in this pattern, which is 4 inferium essence and a master infusion crystal. Now as I get 4 inferium essences moved from my farm to this chest and into the auto crafter, as you can see there's 3, we'll give it a second till the 4th one kicks in, whoop, disappeared. Now what happened is it just used this pattern to combine those 4 inferium essence into the next level of essence. Now all of my auto crafters are also being charged or powered by an energy battery and energy extraction cables, which run from the same solar setup. So I have a second item extraction cable going from the first auto crafter to the second. And in that one, I have another master infusion crystal. I'm using the second level of essence, which is the prudentium, and making that into the 3rd level. So as the first auto crafter is crafting into prudentium, it's moving into this one. It is then repeating that process into the 3rd level, which moves it into the next auto crafter, which makes it into the 4th level, into the last one, which combines it into Supremium. And then the Supremium essence is just moved over into this chest here. So it's a very easy setup. And then once you have your Supremium essence coming into this final chest, you can then connect that chest to a storage setup like a crate or a simple storage, ME storage. You can move it into however you need, or you can even move it into another wireless transfer node and then have that transfer those items to somewhere else in your building area. If you wanted to set this whole little setup a little ways away, you can do that. You can have your farm at a distance and then have your Supremium essence wirelessly transferred over into your inventory wherever your main staging area is. But it's a very simple process. It's very rinse and repeat. Once you've got your 4 patterns, and you're going to have to do those manually. You will be making a little bit of your essence first of each of the kinds just to be able to set this up. But once you have it set up, it is completely self-sufficient. Your farm is going to automatically process and move your Inferium essence into this setup, and it will just auto-craft, and you will have a self-generating Supremium essence setup. So, very easy process. If you have any questions about this tutorial or any of my tutorials, please be sure to put those down in the comments, as well as if you have any recommendations or suggestions for other tutorials that you'd like to see in Sky Factory 4, throw those down there as well. Always looking for recommendations. This tutorial today was actually something that's been recommended several times, so I was happy to put it together and help out. But that is going to do us for today. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day.